Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro, because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby. Shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah, I bet. Let's do it.
Bet.
Hello everyone and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this fight? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Guarded by Wells. Kicks it out to Fisher. Dillard. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up towards the rim. Here we go, one-on-one. Now here's Stauffer. Dillard covering. Swings it to Stauffer. Wells. Count the basket, and he makes his first shot of the game. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Now here's Stauffer to the paint. Pass to James. Here's Wells. From deep. It's Michael Luan with the rebound. Guarded by Wells. Now here is Zerdirko. Couldn't get a shot off in time. That's a 35-second shot clock violation.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Guarded by Wells. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Another three for the Dynasty.
I mean, that's what Dillard does best. His shooting is huge for his team.
The Wolfpack trail. Outside James. Right side Timmerman. The Dynasty grab the miss.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves on his way to the rack.
Basket, good. Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
They cannot keep the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Dynasty foul. Eric Fisher. First personal foul. Substitution for the Dynasty. Jason Jr.
Here's Timmerman. Michael Stauffer on the wing. Back to Timmerman. Pass over to Robinson. Over Zadirko. A nice shot there by Robinson. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Junior, a screen. No good on the wing 3.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when you can.
Zadirko, a screen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam.
They're taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get truly ugly.
And now Wells. Ball's knocked loose. And they're on the break. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is just one of the many reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
There's a swagger out here on the court that they just possess, and they're not afraid to show it either.
Hey man, sometimes with the trampoline, but I used to love going up and jamming it like that.
The three-pointer goes.
Able to play at a quick pace. Wells gets to the ball and instantly has a shot up.
And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Nails the three-pointer.
And he can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now here's Stauffer. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Well, it's outside. The floater. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I love that. Wells is taking contact, and he's still able to finish.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. The Dynasty leading.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight. They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
And the Wolfpack have possession. Now it's Carter outside. On the wing, Dalton Andrews. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. On the wing, Michael Luan. Guarded by Wells. And there's the foul. It'll be on Andrews. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Brett Hawkins. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And here it's the Dynasty. They lead by 8, and that's the biggest lead of the game. Clock at 6. Guarded by Wells. Here's Zadirko. And mismanagement of the shot clock. And they'll have to turn it over without getting a shot off. And the Dynasty make a change here.
Ricky Davidson. Michael Luan.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Guarded by Wells. The kick out to Luan. The triple from Jason Jr. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from coach for leaving him that wide open.
Wells outside. The three-pointer, no good. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one.
2 minutes.
Junior, a screen. And he's going for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I absolutely love seeing this kind of chemistry, and what about the finish?
He delivered that with ferocity, just crushing the rim.
You can forget about the quarter, the nickel, the penny, but you can't forget about the dime. The pass is on the money.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
Gonna try to draw something up to get their offense back in gear.
And they need it. They've hit a rough patch.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Dave Zadirko. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Here's Timmerman. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Passes to Wells. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Eric Dillard. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Stauffer up top. Pass over to Robinson. Over Dillard. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. With just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Wolfpack.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
3 points.
And Wells gets it to go.
Sharp move by Wells. The pull-up is a tough shot for a high schooler to hit.
6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. Junior outside. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And I would guess they will hold for the last shot of the quarter.
That would be the safe bet, and most likely that's what coach wants to see.
Outside Stauffer. Can't hit from the elbow. And the first half now in the books. Dynasty ahead. They're up by 7. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. The Wolfpack trailing here. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
On the wing, Michael Wan. Fisher. And And here's Eric Dillard outside. Can't hit that one. Inside, all by himself. And then Michael Stauffer with the dunk.
Give the big man Stauffer credit. Fantastic job running the floor and getting to the right spot.
Dillard with it. It'll be Timmerman picking him up. From deep. They grab their own miss. Guarded by Wells. From downtown. Here's Zadirko. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get a bucket.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Now here's Robinson. Passes to Wells. No good on the three. The Dynasty leading. Screen by Fisher. Guarded by Wells. Shot clock at 5. Pure from three-point range.
That's what you want to see. Eric Dillard making the right play there, securing the assist.
And the Wolfpack have possession. Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. It's Wells, left side. Nifty move. And the jumper falls. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
To the middle. And it goes down, dunked off a wonderful assist.
And plays like that show you what a skilled passer he is.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Drew Robinson for 3. And now the Dynasty with it. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. Stauffer with the ball. Wells outside. And here's Robinson. Back to Wells. Just 5 on the clock. It's Michael Luan with the rebound.
And we're here in the gym in the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
And he's going for the oop here.
Fisher fills out that 6'8" frame. He created a gap and he found some open space for the bucket.
And the Wolfpack with possession, trailing by 10. Outside Stauffer. Pass over to Robinson. Wells. Off with the layup. And here in the second half, you have to say that MP and Wells both have had the same impact with their scoring.
MP's the big name in this one, but Wells has been right there with him. He's come out here and matched MP shot for shot.
That smooth shot of Wells falling right in the face of MP.
We know Patrick Wells loves to shoot the ball, and he should because, look, he's good at it.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And now the Dynasty with it. They lead by 7. Out to the wing. There's the lob to the hoop. No problem on the jumper and close.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Outside Stauffer. Passes to Wells. Down low, Johnson. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Babe. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Now here's Stauffer. Pass to Timmerman. Shot doesn't fall. Guarded by Wells. Offensive board. It's Dillard outside. Right wing. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Wolfpack.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
To the inside. Here's Wells. Yep, that one goes.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Pass to Fresh. Timmerman. Back to Fresh. Johnson, covered by Junior. Here's Johnson. To the middle. Stauffer. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
I like the confidence by Stauffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible.
Now here's Dillard. Defense right there. That one drops for two. The Wolfpack trailing here. It's Wells, left side. The second chance effort. It's Junior with the rebound. On the wing, Michael Wan. Timmerman defending. Johnson with the rebound.
The defense has to be thrilled to see him shooting those threes. He's been brutal this half.
Wells. And Wells gets it to go. Jumper is good over MP.
One thing about Patrick Wells, guys, this kid is a bucket. He knows how to light up the scoreboard.
Back to Dillard.
2 minutes.
Pass to Junior. And play stops, whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Illegal screens are some of the hardest calls officials have to make.
Yeah, it's often so close, and you can really rule it either way.
The Wolfpack making a switch here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Wells outside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Building the drama. Wells with the timely score. Do you feel the game shifting right in front of us, guys?
Started by Wells, and he lobs it up. Juan can't get it to fall. The Wolfpack with the ball. 4-point game. Patrick Wells outside. They get it back. A nice shot there by Robinson.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
Poke loose. And stolen by Patrick Wells. Left side, it's Johnson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here. And the foul's on Eric Fisher. He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
So Joey Johnson said he loves to watch 2K TV, and he's been in the running in the past for 2K TV Interactive Champion. Hey, he's a true master of basketball trivia, smart player on the floor as well.
Wells outside. Could take the lead. They get a hand on it.
Another good rebound. Hasn't mattered that he's given up some inches to a few other guys.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here.
Cash it in, that's money. They still have a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3 if they can get an easy bucket down low.
I'm not so sure. There's not a lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and then try to tie this thing up.
Sinks it! And what a sensational bucket to bring it within 1!
Oh, and Wells with a clutch shot. We all know Wells wants the ball in those tough situations, and it paid off giving it to him there. No choice but to commit the foul and stop the clock.
Extend this game. Make it as many possessions as you can.
And they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty quite yet. And now they decide to intentionally foul.
Joey Johnson, second personal foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Patrick Wells, second personal foul. At the line for the Dynasty, number 21. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was so critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
They've got 2 options. Take the 3 to tie it, or get a quick 2 and then foul.
And if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 wouldn't be a bad call. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
They tie it up. Can't knock in the 3. And so they foul intentionally.
Zach Timmerman, first personal foul. At the line for the Dynasty,
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
No good. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
Real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.